Hello pals, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. What's good? My name is Sam, and we're back with another one. September is going to be so wild. I might be a husk of a shell by October. I have so many things happening in September. I've got so many projects that I'm working on behind the scenes. I will be hosting some reading sprints, joining a lot of reading sprints. I'm so excited to socialize with friends again. I feel like I've been under a rock. I am so excited to read again. I'm forcing myself to read books. I finished my first book today after like almost 2 weeks. Not to brag or anything, but yeah, I also have like a work deadline coming up, so I'm gonna be like doing that, which will be super fun and not stressful at all. And then of course I'm co-hosting 2 readathons also while Aurelium is happening, and a few others are happening, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be okay. Everything will be fine. But I'm really excited for this other readathon I'm co-hosting. So this is going to be the Mystic Readathon, as you can see by my really dope shirt. There will be a link to get some bonfire merch for the Mystic Readathon, which is heavily and wonderfully and beautifully, and I'm so excitedly inspired by the Vampire Diaries. I will be Team Werewolf. aaOOoo! I'm really so excited. I love the Vampire Diaries. I am a stan. My mom and I started watching the show, and then I was like, Mom, get in on this. This is a good time. So she started watching the show with me, and we binged that so fast. We were watching it as it was like coming out, and I ended up finishing the show. I don't think she ever did. As bad as the later seasons are, I still love them. They're so good still. So if you're a fan, I highly recommend Bow Before the Elf Queen by J.M. Curl. That series, the fourth one's not out. I don't know when it's coming out. But the 3rd book is giving Vampire Diaries, and I am here for it. Hello, Hinata. But I figured that it was only fair to come on, shout about this awesome readathon that I'll be partaking in. There will be a watch-along, there's a Discord, there's 2 active ways that you can participate in this readathon. There's the read and chill and hang out and have a good time, easy mode, that I will probably also be doing. And then there's the hard mode, where there's extra things that you can do. Go for those bonus prompts, go for the bonus points, get those prompts done. There's different team strategies and things to do along the way, and it's just going to be a really fun time. I'm so excited to see how everything goes. As a co-host, there's a lot of mysteries that I don't have answers to, but I'm excited to do them with my friends. I'm so excited. I will be doing this Team Werewolf. Oh, I didn't shout Nell out. Oh my god, who am I? Nell put this all together. This has been in the works for quite some time, and Nell has done the most, and it's impeccable. I will of course leave Nell's announcement video with like full details, full disclosure on everything going on. Go subscribe to her. What are you doing? Subscribe to everybody else. Everyone will be linked down in the description below. Check them out and come have fun with us. But for this little video, I figured I would tell you my TBR for the werewolf prompts as well as the like community prompts. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I really shouldn't. The first prompt that I would like to fulfill is black cover. And for this, I have chosen, because I need to read it for a video, I will be reading Project Hail Mary. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be so fine. So I've decided to read Project Hail Mary. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It's sci-fi, but everyone seems to love it, so fingers crossed, pray for me. I hope that it goes well. The next prompt is book that starts with a W, and for this I will be reading Wolf Song by TJ Klune. I really don't know anything about the series except for I either got traditionally published or just new covers. Not entirely sure if Tor picked it up and that's what happened. But I've heard good things. I know some friends that really love the series. I'm excited to get in. I know it's about werewolves. Maybe? Just wolves? I'm not sure. The next prompt is a book with a moon on the cover, and for that I've chosen The Veiled Kingdom. We'll see if I actually get around to this one. I would really like to. It's one of those romantasy books that's been on my radar for a while. I love the cover. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm so excited for it for some reason. I don't know. I know this author has another completed series that's like so I'm hoping this one's maybe just a little bit better, and hopefully it doesn't ruin for me going back to like their previous works, you know? The next one is the prompt Shapeshifters, and for that I will be reading Lobizona and Cazadora. I've read Lobizona before. This is such an incredible book. I talked about it in my, so sorry guys, I talked about it in my last video as well, and this is so, it's so beautifully done. I love Romina Garber's writing. There is a magical school that reminds you of another very popular magical school, but it's got so much more depth to it and meaning. We're following a girl who is running away as ice is coming for her and her mom, and it's heavy, and she runs away and she stumbles upon this school and she starts learning a lot about herself. And then I'm going to be rereading this because it's been like 2 or 3 years since I picked this up, and I'm going to finish with the sequel, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back in this world. These covers are absolutely stunning, and you know, light spoiler, they're shape-shifting. I won't go into much detail though. Okay, the next prompt, I believe these are getting into like the community prompts, and the next one is POC author, and for this I will be reading Raybearer. Beautiful cover, I know nothing. The next prompt is Black or Indigenous main characters, and I'm going to be reading The Bones of Ruins. I love this cover. I started this book a while ago, and I had to stop DNF it because I like wasn't in the mood to read at the time, and I'm so pumped to pick this back up. I don't remember anything, so I'm gonna restart it, but I know the stakes were high and the world seemed interesting, but also seemed like a denser book than my brain was personally ready for, but I'm ready to jump back into it. The next one is a book set in Georgia or Virginia, and for this I'm going with The Raven Boys. I haven't read The Raven Boys before. I'm very excited to finally pick up this series. I've only heard phenomenal things. It's kind of like Six of Crows, like one of those just booktube staples that everybody really needs to read at some point. I think that Books and Lala on her members is doing a read along of the series, of all 4 books, so I might try and partake in that. We will see. I don't really know what this is about. I think we're following a girl who moves and she stumbles across these like 3 boys at like a private school, and things ensue from there. I should know so much more for how many times I've seen people read this and talk about this and scream from the rooftops about this, and yet somehow, bless you, somehow I don't know anything, like at all. The next prompt is Curse in the title, and for this I'm so excited. This is maybe the one book that I'm most excited about. I will be reading Garden of the Curse by Katie Rose Poole. I think hopefully that this is just a duology. If I enjoy this, I will pick up the sequel as well, Masquerade of something. I have no idea what this is about. I know that the cover is beautiful. I know that I've had it for a little while, and I know this came from aaOOoo, which always excites me because they understand my want and needs for whimsy books. No matter how many cases she solves, she is still haunted by the mystery of her own mother's disappearance. So yeah, her and this guy, they team up to figure out the family curse, and her mother's disappearance may just be clues to an even larger mystery, one that could unravel the very foundation of Karazas and magic itself. So I'm really, really excited. I think if anything, the vibes and whimsy of this book will be exactly what I want and hope for. I'm just so excited for this. Yeah, hopefully it really delivers. Hopefully I'm not hyping it up too much in my own mind. That does tend to happen sometimes, but I will just keep crossing my fingers that it won't, and I will have a great time with it. The next prompt for the next book is Queer Main Character. This really could be so easy for me to check off, which will make me in turn feel quite good about myself. I'll just be like check, 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 because I love reading queer books, and so woohoo. I'm sure that was like the point of the prompt, though, is to get more people to read queer books. Anywho, spiraling. What was I saying? Oh yes, the book that I'm choosing for this is Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. I have only heard good things, and all I know about it is 2 wives go on an expedition under the sea, and like then they come back, or her wife only comes back, and things aren't what they once were, and things are a little weird. And I really don't know anything more, but I hear that it is beautiful. I'm scared that it's going to hurt me, or I'm not going to be emotionally ready for such a story. But you know, c'est la vie. I'm excited to finally read this. I feel like I'm probably one of the last people to ever read this. And then the next prompt is to read a faction leader's favorite or read the creator's favorite, which is Nell. Read one of her favorites. There's a list you can choose from. I think I recommended Kaikei. Read it, punks. And then you can also read like your faction. So if you choose to read, so if you join Team Werewolf because you like me, thanks, that's so cool and nice of you, then you can read my book and get some prompt points. But you could also read one of the other three, or you can read a different team's favorites, or you can read Nell's and you'll get points for them all, you feel? So my plan, and we'll see how it goes because there's a lot of people and it's highly impossible for me to read them all. So my goal, I think, is to pick one book from each team and then read like one or two of Nell's favorites and call that a day. Because it's very hard to commit to that many books when there's Aurelium going on. So I'm trying to make my TBRs make the most sense with the most overlap of Aurelium and then every other readathon I want to participate in, because it's just a very big readathon month and I want to do it all, and it's not physically humanly possible for me to do that, and so I just gotta take a chill pill and say it's okay. You know, I'm trying to be so kind with myself, and you should be too. We are going into fall. I'm excited for the transition. I'm excited, you know, new season, new me. That's kind of what I'm going for. Hopefully it works out well. I'm ready to get back into reading though, and just being in the community. I feel like every time I hit a life slump, the first thing that goes is watching BookTube and joining sprints and like being an active participant. And so I'm really excited to get back into it. So I hope to see you guys around. I hope you're excited to see me around. I'm going to be on other people's channels. I'm going to be on my own channel. It's going to be a lot of fun in September, if not a little stressful. Hang out in the Discords with me. I will be as active as I can be. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm probably missing a lot of details, and again, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go watch Nell's video for full information. If you just want to participate loosely and hang out, there's going to be some Vampire Diaries watch-along that'll be starting from Season 1, Episode 15, and then like working their way through. I think one episode a night is the goal. So yeah, if you want to watch some Vampire Diaries, if you've never seen it, you don't have to have seen it to participate. If you want to just read some books and fit them in, get some points for your team, I highly recommend doing that. That way you can just, you know, hang out. There's also going to be a very fun little Bookemon. I'm so excited! There's going to be one Bookemon that you can get for participating in the Mystic Readathon. I don't know what the qualifications of getting the Bookemon is. I think they're pretty simple. Just participate, read some books for it, choose a team type thing. But either way, oh, I'm so excited to see that little guy. Oh, I love Bookemon so much. That's a separate thing that Meredith is hosting, but overlaps a lot in the months with readathons happening, so you can get, you know, extra little guys. So I think that's everything though. Sorry if I'm missing information. Again, everything will be in the description so that you can have information at the tips of your little fingers. That's what the internet is so lovely for. But I will see you guys around. I hope that you guys have an incredible day, night, whatever. I feel like I'm stealing other people's sign outs now that I don't know how to like end a video because I'm so out of practice. So I apologize for that, but I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.